Okay, for those of you who are still here, I'm recording this. This is the this is the mixed forest. That first one we did was oak. This one's mixed, and let's see what we have in here. All right, what I'm going to do is just work my way through this slide. I'm not going to say very much. There. See one, I'll zoom in on it, but I'm mostly going to leave it up to you to try to figure out what type of nematode it might be. So let's see what we got here. All right, this is mixed forest. I don't see anything yet. Actually, I mostly see my fingerprint on the cover slip. That's an air bubble. Okay, there's one. Fortunately, not moving. So let's zoom in on this one and get a look and see if we can figure out what this one might be. All right, there's the tail. If you haven't twigged yet, usually the tail is more pointy. And there's the head. So I'll let you decide whether you see that tylinkid plant-feeding stylet or not. All right, and that's the one that we already saw. So somehow this slide managed to have only one nematode on it. Am I actually presenting? Okay, I guess I am. That's the one that we've already seen. So somehow we managed to have only one nematode on this slide. Not sure how, that's just luck of the draw. So I'm going to make another wet mount from the same sample really quick. All right, that's a new slide, so I'm going to pan through this really quickly, and we'll see if we can spot any nematodes. So there we are at the corner. And I'm just going to start panning. There's one. All right, and I'll just focus up and down, the tails at the bottom, the heads at the top, and you can decide what you're seeing, whether that one might be a plant parasite or not. Okay, and that's a little soil ciliate. That's probably genus Colpoda. Okay, seems to be, there it went. So good to know that's there. And there's some air bubbles and things, and that's just some dirt. Amazing, there's actually dirt in this soil. There's that little colpodid ciliate again. Aha. All right. There we've got one. Nice long, narrow tail on that one. So let's make with the focus and try to zoom in on that head and see what we can see. All right, I'll try to get it as sharp as I can, and you get to try to figure out if you can see if you can see any kind of piercing structures in the head. All right, I guess you can pause this on playback and try to put it on freeze frame or something. And then, yeah, the other problem is that my microscope stage controls are the reverse of the way they usually go. So, yeah, it's a problem with studying living things. They keep like living. Okay, I think that's the best view of it I'm going to get. I think I can convince myself I know what it is. But I'll let you try to figure that one out. Okay, so the sample from the mixed forest, so far we've only seen 3 nematodes, so I'm going to make one more wet mount. All right, we'll do this one more time and then we'll go on to the next. Okay, here we go. Here's one. Good, that didn't take long. There you are. And it's a nice long, tall nematode. And I'll try to get the head in focus. All right, so you can use that to try to decide what we have here. Try to give you one more look before we go. Yeah, there we are. You see how they can coil. All right. Yeah, I see what's in the head. So we'll go from there. That's neat. That one's coiled up in a nice little shape. So we'll mosey on. Okay, here's one. Got that Axl Rose action going on. And this one may be moving fast enough that I'm not entirely sure. Well, we'll do the best we can. Try to get a quick look at that head when it's in focus and see if we can tell what it is. Wow, wow, sweet child of mine. Wow, oh, 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 sweet love of mine. Yeah, yeah, okay. All right, that's probably the best shot of the head we're going to get. You might have to freeze frame that one. All right, there's the next. Yeah. All right. See if you can make the call based on that. All right, this is one that seems mostly dead. Oh, either that or oh, interesting. This one you can see the yeah, you can see the cuticle surrounding that one. This may be one. It's like you see the nematode, and then surrounding it, you've got that empty cuticle. This may be one that's in a resistant state called a dauer, a DAUER state. I'm not 100% sure. But since it's not moving, we can see the head. We can see how the whole worm is surrounded by that empty cuticle. That's a worm inside one of its own molts. Just a reminder, this is, of course, an ecdysozoan, and they do molt. And yeah, that's the best shot of the head I can get, so you can decide if you see one of those tylenchid nails or not. Okay, by the power vested in me by the state of Arkansas, that is it for the. There, I'll leave you with a That's the first one that we saw, so don't count this one because we've already seen it. And that's, yeah, that's it for the mixed. I guess I could do one more, but in the interest of time, be best if all of you could do one, but of course we can't. So in the interest of time, I'm going to stop there and we're going to take a look at the prairie one before I go. So I'm going to stop recording, and next one will be nematodes on the prairie, little worms on the prairie, starring Michael Landon.